So this black woman, right? And I'm not gonna say her name or whatever like that. I feel like saying her name is unnecessary. You know what I'm saying? But she did comment on what I had to say about Rizza Islam and everything in 19 Keys when I said they the roaches and the rats inside the house of the black community. And I gave my reasons why. And that post is still there on my Instagram, md.revo. And then she said, America is the Annexum Turtle Island. This planet is ours. What the fuck, man? Build each other up. They're doing what they can. Obviously, it's meant for you to build communities. They are getting the minds together with information. Each one teach one. It's enough work out here for all of us. I honor the work they do as well as the work you do as well, myself and so many others. Why can't you live in gratitude? Focus, man, focus. Right? I replied, and then I had to let them know. I'm like, look, black women, and this is to all black women. You build them niggas up, man. You build them up, right? I'm building the revolutionaries. That's what I'm doing. Them niggas over there are we just recycling the same methods from 1,000 years ago. That shit is ancient and primitive. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you know what I'm saying? And then them niggas are like them niggas are just too worried about what that white man is doing in his own house. That they can't even build their own house and stop the fuckery and violence in their own communities. And I think that is important. Black on black crime and the end of that shit, dude, is so important to the black family. Like, black women are losing their sons because other black women's sons are murdering each other. Dude. So fuck all that other shit motherfuckers is talking about. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, focus on that shit. That shit, black women, dude, right? Boys are being murdered by other black women, boys. They are in the fucking cemeteries, and we're talking young. And not only black boys, black girls too. So when I look at that situation right there, I feel that's way more to be concerned about, and we need to solve them motherfucking problems than these niggas on motherfucking podcasts talking about some fucking quasars and metaphysics and time relapse and time space travel and all this old weird ass shit that they got going on. They run their motherfucking responsibilities as black males to their own communities, and I'm just holding motherfuckers accountable for that shit. That's all it is, man. You know, and she said, the white man's house, LOL, okay. It's called America. White is a title since you want to school folks do your DD, whatever that is. Those people are Europeans from Europe. They have to answer to the real landlords. How you ranting all day, sounding like a hater, helping anyone or building queens of yourself. Yeah, but okay. ANWF, where the fuck that mean, man? You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like, they like these black women out here, man, they need niggas to lead them somewhere, man. That's just what it is. They look for guidance and being led, you know what I'm saying, by other black males because they don't have the ability to lead their own motherfucking selves, man. They lost that ability, They can't lead their own selves to the place where they want to go in life. So they gotta go get another motherfucker to show them how to get to where they need to go in their own motherfucking life. That's crazy to me, right? That is crazy to me. See, over here, we teach the Qs to lead themselves, man. You know what I mean? These women over here, though, they don't like deal with none of that shit, dude, at all, man. And black women out there, dude, they waiting on a black man to feed them. Like, you know what I'm saying? To feed them something, give them something. Give me some guidance. Give me some wisdom. Give me some money and shit, dude, to pay the bills. Give me this, give me that, whatever. They looking for that shit. They looking to be fed, dude. Over here, the queens are taught to hunt. That's what they're taught to do. They're taught to hunt. They're taught to get their own food. They taught not to depend on a motherfucker to feed them nothing, dude. They taught to hunt for what the fuck they want, and they eat what they want. That's what it is over here. And and she was just like, she was, he was like, good, keep growing. You shouldn't have time to hate. And I'm like, man, you is tripping, dude. Ain't nobody like, Ain't nobody hating you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, this shit is easy, man. It's like, they can, like, I'm telling her and everybody else, dude, you can believe whatever it is that you want to believe in. That's you, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm telling her, you save them niggas over there, man. Like, good luck with that shit. You follow and be led by them niggas. You coddle and help them niggas all you want to do. I'm not tripping about none of that shit. My job and my mission, dude, is save the women and the children, dude. You know what I'm saying? And she over there talking about, she over there talking about the real landlords of the earth and all that shit. I'm like, who is really the real landlords? I didn't understand that. And I'm like, look, them coward ass niggas, man, they not about to fight and go to war for no land. They not about to fight for that black woman. They none of that shit. They ain't about to go do none of that. They've been on this earth all this goddamn time, man. They ain't never went to war for no land and stuff against the white American system ever and shit. And it's not gonna happen. Because it's not their land. It's somebody else's shit. It's somebody else's land. It ain't their motherfucking land, man. They ain't going to war for that black woman and nothing like that. The black male is the number one motherfucker dude on this goddamn planet who disrespect the black woman the most. That black male is the number one person to give black women trauma. And he don't even know how to heal that black woman, dude. He ain't even trying to heal that black woman at all, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm sticking to shit like that, dude. I mean, I want to be able to solve them problems and shit. Like I said, these niggas is over here talking about what Bill Gates got going on. They talking about the American school system. And I'm like, dog, you were in the American school system. You got a degree in the American school system. You went to fucking kindergarten, fucking grade school, elementary school, middle school, high school, and probably college in the American system, dog. And you talking shit. The reason why you know how to talk and have a vocabulary is because you were in the American system. You're not talking Swahili. You're not talking the languages in Ghana. You're not talking the native language and shit where you fuck your tribe and shit come from. You're talking American English. And if you really wanted to figure out, you know what I'm saying, how to speak that language and shit of your fucking tribe and shit like that, you would have been done that shit by now, man. Ain't nobody got to tell you none of that shit. You just don't want to do it because it ain't in your heart to do that shit. It just ain't. Because it's like the black man that especially that woman right there, the black woman that she loved, and the black woman and the black man that most of these women love and shit and admire so much is scared as fuck to fight that white man, dog, for his independence from this white made system that they fucking be talking about every goddamn day. He don't want to fucking go away from that system, dude, at all, dude. They've been on this, dude. These black men, dude, been on this planet like 19 keys, dude. Rizza Islam, Umar Johnson, Arden. Let's just look at those three. They've been on this planet for a long motherfucking time, man. You know what I'm saying? For a long time. And they still ain't created something from their own fucking brain, dude, to defeat the system, defeat this white man system. You know what I'm saying? And if you can't defeat the system, then create your own system so you won't even have to depend on the white man system for survival and how to live every motherfucking day, dude. They can't even do that shit from their own brain, dude. And they've been on this planet all goddamn time. So I'm like, what the fuck is you really talking about, dude? What are we really talking about here? I mean, these black women, dog, are in love with weak, cowardly black men who won't even fight for them, dude. Who won't even fight for them, dude. Because on my side, dude, this is all accountability. It's not hate. This is education on accountability, dude. You know what I'm saying? These motherfucking females, these black women be thinking these niggas are so special that they can't be challenged, dude. Fuck all that, dude. I challenge anybody, though. Anybody, dude. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. And like I said, man, I smack the crowns off of all them niggas' heads, dude. Any black king she got, you know what I mean? Any black king that she picked, you know what I'm saying? They all gonna I'll slap the crowns off their heads because all they gonna do is motherfucking run and hide behind a woman, man. That's all they gonna do, dude. So I try to tell them, man, I'm like, look, I understand that you trying to fucking utilize your womanly, motherly love and try to protect the black man all the goddamn time. But you are not helping him and shit because he don't want to fight. You protect him so much, he don't even want to fight, dude. He want to cry every goddamn day about what a motherfucker's doing, like the white man bullying him every day. He don't want to go out there and fight the champ and shit like that, dude. He's hiding in the house, dog. He just want to lay up in some pussy all goddamn day. He want a woman to cook for him all day, rub his feet and shit. Like he really did something miraculous on this motherfucking earth yet, dude. He ain't did nothing, dude. He ain't did nothing worth none of that shit. None of these niggas deserve no pussy. None of these niggas deserve no relationship. None of them deserve none of that shit until they get off their motherfucking ass and go out there and fight for black liberation, dude, and be independent from this white man system that they fucking say they hate every goddamn day. On some real shit, man. Straight up, man. Cause I look at her. I tell her, look at your own life, man. You know what I'm saying? Every black, look at your own life. Every black man that black women have tried to save and help has never ever dedicated their time and energy to make them even more powerful than they already are. Show them to me. Show me a black male that took his woman and made his woman more powerful than him. 19 Keys ain't done it. Umar ain't done it, and Rizza Islam ain't done it. Them the motherfuckers is on my hit list, though. And I asked her, I was like, have you ever been loved by a revolutionary? Have you ever, dude? All you been loved, I'm telling you, all you been loved by and all you ever loved is niggas. Niggas ain't nowhere near revolutionaries and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, you know what I mean? I mean, how did them, I'm asking, like, how did them niggas treat you, dog? Like where did you get out to the situation and shit? What was the result? And all the results you ever had, dude, from niggas, dude, is pain and lessons to be learned. And you go get another nigga, and you got lessons to be learned and more pain. You go get another, like, who has ever had a good relationship with a nigga, man? Without having to go through pain. You shouldn't have to go through pain to be loved, dude, like, at all, dude. At all, dude. Motherfuckers got a misconception, dude, of what love really motherfucking is in this world, dude. You do not have to go through pain and suffering to be loved by another motherfucking human being, dog. That's some weird ass motherfucking nigga shit that these black women was taught somewhere, somehow, dude. That's just crazy when I be hearing that shit, dude. You know what I'm saying? None of these niggas they talking about ever helped them build no empires, dude, for themselves and for their children, dude. How the fuck you talking about kings and queens and royal families and shit, and the woman don't even have her own empire? The kids ain't even heirs to an empire and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So that shit just don't make no sense. So see, when you got your own brain and when you can think for your motherfucking self and shit, and you ain't got another motherfucker that you don't subscribe to their motherfucking doctrine and shit like that, dog. You know what I'm saying? You can really solve motherfucking problems, man. You can really look at fucking information in a different type of way, dog, because you ain't no slave-minded motherfucker. I got freedom of thought, freedom of action. I got independence, dog. I can say what I need to say, and I got facts to back it all my shit up, no. All that shit. And then she told me, like, she was like saying, like, she take full responsibility for attracting someone who couldn't build with her or be with her or something like that. Because she said she didn't love herself. She said it was her that needed to work on herself to attract better. She don't point the finger. She said I missed the point every time and all that type of shit. And I'm like, you know, she's like, she's okay with learning from all people, or you know what I mean, how she's able to grow from learning from all people and all that type of shit, man. And I really, I really don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? I really don't understand how a motherfucker can tell me, dude, I'm wrong for what I believe in and shit, and a motherfucker ain't got their own motherfucking life together. I think before you tell me, dude, there's something wrong with me and what I'm teaching the Qs and shit like that, and when I'm teaching my son and what I'm teaching my before you can say anything wrong with that, why you can't fix your own life? What is wrong with you? Why you keep attracting motherfucking niggas who don't do shit for you? You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, dude. Why do you keep attracting these type of men? Why are you not attracted? If you need to look at your own life and shit. She talking about I'm hating all that shit. I'm like, it sound like you hate your motherfucking self. Because you ain't spend enough time, dude, to sit there, dude, and figure out why you keep attracting the same pattern of niggas who keep causing you pain. I think motherfuckers need to do that work first before they can sit there and talk about another motherfucker and what they doing, the work that they putting out there in the world, man. On some real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because Rizza, Islam, and all them, they got so much shit to say about America, right? But the problem I have is, like, he's still living this motherfucker, man. Umar, dude. Rizza, Islam, and motherfucking 19, they still live here, dude. And I'm like, and I keep asking dude people, man, and I ask them the same thing. I'm like, why doesn't these niggas go and buy land somewhere outside of America, outside of the United States, outside of America, right? And just live there. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't understand, like for real, like what type of man like lives in a house, right? In a house that he's being brutalized and being mistreated, right? When he has the freedom, dude, and the independence to leave that house anytime he wants to and build his own house anywhere pretty much in the whole motherfucking world, dog. He can live somewhere where he is treated the opposite of what America treats him in their house. This is America's house, right? So we live in America's house. So they can go anywhere, like pretty much anywhere in the world, dude. They can build another house so they won't have to be mistreated by the white man's system, but they won't fucking leave America, dude. Why, dude? Because they love America, dude. You's a weak motherfucker if you still sit a black male with masculinity and all this shit they be talking about. You in another motherfucking house and you getting your ass whipped and you don't want to leave? That sound like some slavery shit to me, man. That's what the fuck that sound like, dude. You don't want to leave? You don't want to leave that motherfucker, go build. You ain't got the ability to leave and go build your own house and on this motherfucking planet somewhere else, dude? Come on, man. And you talking about some black king shit? Man, come on, man. Ain't no way I'm believing that shit, dude. Ain't no believe I'm doing nothing. Man, come on, man. Them niggas is in love with their white master, dog. He don't want to leave the white man. He don't want to leave that white master because he know he cannot survive on this fucking planet without that white made system, man. He can't even create his own system. He know that shit. He know that, man. That's why he ain't left and went nowhere. That's why he ain't left and went nowhere. And then it went on to talking about the black God shit and all that type of stuff, man. And I'm like, man, black God, the black God, right? And that's another trending motherfucking situation, dog. Like they was like talking about Nature Boy being a black God and all that shit, man. I'm like, look, this is the situation. Check it out. Black women, people of the world, man. Look, when I see a black man, right, who identifies, if a black man identifies himself as a God, right, I look at it like, can you stop bullets from coming out of a gun that was created by a white male human? The gun was created by a white male human, right? And bullets was created by a white male human. Can you stop those bullets from coming out that gun? If you can do that, I will alter my views about the black male being God. When I see that black male do stop a white male human from taking his freedom, right? Locking him up in a jail that was built by white male humans again, right? Or some Mexicans or whatever it may be. And he can free himself with his own spiritual beliefs, right? I'll change my whole entire motherfucking views about that black man and say you are a black guy. If that ever happened. If that ever happened, I'll change that shit. But until then, man, it's revolutionary motherfucking day, man. It's changed the world and not to be changed by the world. To do what's never been done before and go further than anyone has ever gone, man. You know what I'm saying? Until that shit, I'm not listening to none of them niggas, dude, talking none of that shit that they talking about. You know what I'm saying? And it's all this about, I'm hating about them teaching women. I'm not taking them, man. I do not I do not care about no wombs learning from anyone, dude. That is their motherfucking choice. You know what I'm saying? But I bet none of those kings they talking about will ever do talk that shit to me, dude. Come over here to me. Them niggas know they can only manipulate the minds of women with trauma on their brain. And I should go deep into that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Those are the only women that can't think for themselves, dude. So they need someone to lead their lives for them, dog. You know what I'm saying? They need somebody to think for them and shit. I don't need none of them niggas to think for me, dude, at all. And let's talk about the children, man. Before I get up out of here, man, get back to fatherhood and my work. Talk about the children, dude. The children are the greatest creation a human being can on this planet, right? Can ever co-create with another human being. Children, a child. Because usually the child is a revolutionized version of their parents, right? There's nothing greater than that. You can't create nothing greater than another human being on this earth. Your own kid, that's powerful. But I try to explain to her, I'm like, you don't see none of these black kings, especially the black kings that she loved and she cherished. You never see them publicly interacting with their own children like that and showing the ability to empower women and other children. Where you see 19 Keys kids at? Nowhere. Where you see Rizza Islam kids at? Nowhere. Where you see Umar Johnson kids at? Nowhere. You don't never see them kicking it, like sitting down there, having them in the community, cleaning up, having them interact with other children, shit like that, speaking in power. You don't see none of that shit, dude. None of that. Them black kings that they love and they cherish so much is arguing every motherfucking day about knowledge and information that they did not fucking create. I'm a black Israelite. No, you're a black Hebrew. No, the Bible says this. The Quran says this. Buddha says this. All that shit do all motherfucking day now. All that knowledge and information they talking about, dude, they did not create, dude. They stole that shit from other cultures and Europeans. The same Europeans that they talking shit about, they stole that motherfucking knowledge from them, dog. And then they go to the public, dude, and they start trying to teach that shit. And motherfuckers be thinking, dog, that they created it. Fucking crazy to me, dude. These motherfucking females just ain't never went to school, though. When they start talking about cells, when Nature Boy was talking about the cells and all that shit, motherfuckers was fascinated, like, oh my God, it's cells in the body, and they multiply and all that type of shit through childbirth. Like that's amazing. Like man, we learned that shit in 4th grade, man. Them motherfuckers is way behind it. We learned about cell development in motherfucking 4th and 5th grade, dog. And biology class, dude. That shit is crazy to me, and they be listening to these niggas talking like they fucking is smart because they are way behind, dude, in fucking information and in their education because they did not fucking go to school like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, me and Javachi and the Q's, dog, what we doing has never been seen before, man. On this planet, ever. Ain't never been seen. So it's like, I express it again before I get the fuck up out of here. We have no issue with those people believe in, man. No issue with it, man. And we just want them to extend the same courtesy over here to us, man. And it's just like, good luck, man. Good luck being led by those black men y'all picked, dog. Good luck, dude. Good luck, man. Y'all spend all your time trying to save them niggas, man. Save all them niggas as you want to, dog. Good luck on that shit. You know what I'm saying? The men you pick, good luck on trying to save them, because over here, we pick the godly energy. We don't look for humans. We pick the godly energy that powers our God-given purpose. And we choose to lead our motherfucking selves, man. Straight like that. Y'all have a good night.